Good morning, agents, and welcome to another daily episode of Targeted Loot Guide. Today is August 23rd, and I'm Agent Shadow. And hey, if you enjoy my content, please consider smashing those subscribe and like buttons below. And go ahead and drop a comment below on what you're farming for today, or if you have any questions or feedback. Today we got a ton of good stuff to farm for, so let's go ahead and get started with the Dark Zones first, then DC, then New York City last. So in DC West, we actually do have the Claws Out holster, which you can farm for. That gives you 500% melee damage and then 10% pistol damage. It's definitely worth farming for, and it is a DZ exclusive. Alright, in DZ South, we got Providence Defense. So I was actually really surprised that this came around, because it was, I think, just day before yesterday that it was in DZ South last time. So this is an excellent time to farm for the gift. If you guys missed it last time or weren't able to get a good one, farm for it today for sure in DZ South. Remember, the gift backpack gives you perfect vigilance. I'll show you what it looks like right here. So it gives you perfect vigilance, increases total weapon damage by 25%, and taking damage disables this buff for 3 seconds instead of 4, which is of course the regular vigilance like this one right here. And then Alp Summit Ornament in DZ East. Nothing I recommend for that one. Alright, highlights in the north side, we got China Light at Camp White Oak, and then holsters at Coney Island Amusement Park, MMRs at the ballpark, and Overlord at Manning National Zoo. So Overlord's good for foxes per knee pads. You can farm Overlord ornaments or knee pads. It's up to you. I've gotten them from both, so in my experience, usually I would get them from knee pads instead of Overlord, but like I said, I've also gotten them from farming Overlord as well. They seem to be fairly easy to get nowadays. And then holsters in Coney Island Amusement Park. So if you're looking for the Imperial Dynasty holster, or if you're looking for the Forge holster, which gives you 50% extra shield health, you can farm that today. And then MMRs and China Light, I don't really recommend anything. It's just good for 15% explosives damage. And then MMRs, you can farm for a good one, like the Mantis or something, if you didn't get a good rolled one from the season rewards last time. Alright guys, highlights for the west side, we got submachine guns at West End. So if you're looking for the Lady Death, or refarming the Chatterbox, or if you're looking for just a good SMG, you also get the safety distance with Perfect Outsider. And of course, a really good top tier SMG would be like the MPX, the MP5s, and the best overall is the Vector variants. We got Badger Tough at Federal Emergency Bunker. So if you're looking for the Zero F's chest piece with Perfect Unbreakable, which is something I can't recommend enough, especially if you're running a shotgun, since Badger Tough gives you 10% shotgun damage. Gear System mods at Downtown West. So you do have 2 control points here to farm for gear system mods, and of course you can also run the bounties right here. There's at least one. That's worth it to farm as always. I tell you guys, you need to get maxed out gear mods if you can, and I tend to get the most from heroic, not legendary, so run it on heroic and see what you can get. Shotguns at Bank HQ, so if you're looking for the Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun, that's of course worth it, or a really good shotgun like the Marine Super 90, or you can get Sausage, I think it's called, SASG. Those are some really good top tier shotguns. Pontiu at DCD headquarters, if you're looking for the Force Multiplier backpack with perfect combined arms. That's an excellent talent that goes on all sorts of builds, DPS and skill damage builds as well. Gear sets at Foggy Bottom, so if you're looking for anything but System Corruption, which is a DZ exclusive, and then Foundry Bulwark and Future Initiative chest and backpack pieces, definitely hit up Foggy Bottom today. You got at least 3 control points to farm there and a few places to farm bounties. And then Roosevelt Island, I should have saw this before, but if you're looking for the Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun today, this is the place to get it. I've run this mission and got a Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun twice in just one run. This seems to be where they drop from. And I honestly, off the top of my head, I don't know. Comment in the comment section below if you know this, but is the Sweet Dreams exotic shotgun come from the Outcast? Because I get that gun to drop quite a bit here at Roosevelt Island. I highly recommend, if you don't have it, get it today at Roosevelt Island. It allows you to one-hit any enemy except for an elite, which is extremely useful for skill builds for sure. And then we got Walker Harrison Co. at West Potomac Park if you're looking for the perfect Headhunter chest piece. Gloves at Tidal Basin, which is black tusk, so you have a higher drop rate chance for the BTSU gloves. And then the Contractor's gloves as well. Now chest pieces at Lincoln Memorial if you're farming for the tardigrade armor, then today's also a really good day to farm for that as well. Now, it didn't used to be part of targeted loot, but now it is. So if you need the tardigrade armor, get it today at Lincoln Memorial. It's fast, 3 missions, 3 bosses at the end. It is not hard to do this at all. Just run it on heroic over and over and you should get one to drop pretty fast. Now we do have light machine guns at the Pentagon and Seska over here at DARPA. I think, yeah, light machine guns are over here in downtown East, so I don't recommend farming the Pentagon today unless you want to. And then Seska is good for that 10% crit hit chance, of course. Alright, highlights for the east side. We got light machine guns at downtown East. So of course, if you're farming the demolition site XP farm, which I'll put in the card in the top right now, it's pretty simple and fast. Takes about 5 or 6 minutes per run to do. You always get a watch level every time you do it. And of course, you get a lot of targeted loot because you got 4 directives on. So you just speed run through it and you can get the Bullet King and the Pestilence, which are the exotic light machine guns, and then the named ones are the Good Times with perfect fast hands, and then New Reliable with perfectly optimized. All 4 of those light machine guns are extremely good. I highly recommend trying to get them today. And then assault rifles at Grand Washington Hotel, which remember is invaded, so you can also get the Nemesis blueprint from here. It's also Black Tusk, so assault rifles, you can get the Chameleon, the Mechanical Animal with Future Perfection, Burnout. You can also get a top tier assault rifle. I would farm for a FAMAS, a G36, Police M4, the P416s. Those are all really good assault rifles. And the military AKM, which is arguably the strongest one. And then Arelda Holdings at District Union Arena. They're paired really nicely with the Headhunter build, like a Headhunter chest piece, 3 pieces aces and 8s, and then 2 pieces Arelda Holding for that marksman rifle damage and headshot damage. And then Golan Gear at Jefferson Trade Center if you're looking for a good, addition to your status effect build. You at least want 1 for that 10% status effects. And the knee pads at Viewpoint Museum, you get the Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads, Fox's Prayer knee pads, and Sawyer's knee pads. Now the Ninja Bike Messenger knee pads gives you 25% bonus armor when you vault or do cover to cover, and it reloads your weapon. Fox's Prayer gives you, I believe, 10% damage to targets out of cover. And then of course the Sawyer's knee pads give you like 1% weapon damage every second you're sitting still, all the way up to 30% weapon damage. And then Sokolov Concern at American History Museum. If you're running an SMG build, replace all 3 Providence defense pieces with Sokolov Concern. That way you get the 10% SMG damage, then 15% crit hit damage, 10% crit hit chance. And then you got assault rifles again at Jefferson Plaza if you don't want to farm Grand Washington Hotel, and then rifles at Space Admin if you're looking for a good classic M1A. And remember, the best talents for that are Ranger, Boomerang, and Rifleman. You can also get the Diamondback and the Merciless exotics as well. And the Diamondback is extremely good, and the Merciless is actually pretty good if you're running like Braced. So I would try that out as well. Alright guys, let's go check out what we have in New York City before I let you guys go. Alright agents, well we got masks at Civic Center, so if you're farming the Coyotes mask or you're refarming the Vile mask, you can farm this area as well. And remember, when you're farming the open world at NYC, every single boss has a chance for the Lady Death to drop as well. Knee pads you can farm here instead of DC. Golan Gear at Stranded Tanker and Seska at the Tombs. You also get a chance to get the Bullet King at the Tombs and Wall Street. And you get a chance to get the Imperial Dynasty from Stranded Tanker. And I think Pathway Park, since it is a cleaners mission. Grupo Sambo is great for DPS builds from the 1 piece. And then 2 pieces for explosive skill damage builds. And then Petrov you can farm at Wall Street for the Contractor's Gloves, which gives you, I believe, 8% damage to armor. And then Wyvern is great for that 10% skill damage. Douglas and Harding for the Punch Drunk Mask, which gives you 20% headshot damage. And I love to pair it with the Dodge City holster. Alright agents, well that's going to be it for the August 23rd Targeted Loot Guide video. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, subscribe and like if you enjoy my content. It really helps out my channel. And it always lets you guys know when I post another daily video or some more videos that I'm coming out with. I'm really working on some more builds and maybe even some discussions, all sorts of stuff I'm just trying to plan out, and I'll let you guys know when I get something really new out. I'm trying to get something out hopefully by tomorrow. Alright agents, once again thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Agent Shadow signing off.